Whew. Where should I start from? I'm not going to lie, guys. Like, my 20s have been a wild ride. A lot of like twists and like, that swing, is it called the roller coaster, whatever it is? Like, it has made me question a lot of things, my relationships, my career path, my friendships with people, about like everything around me. I feel like it has been questioned, and guess what? We are almost finishing the quarter of the year, and let me first introduce myself. I think some people don't know me. So guys, my name is Christine Kaganda, and I do come from Uganda. Yeah, come from Uganda, Kampala. And oh, it's just that I know this video is not going to be popular whatsoever, or people are not going to watch it, because most of the people here, they enjoy the filming part of, like, filming and editing and all this. But I would also love us to get to know each other on like a personal level. That's why I just thought of a sit down, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we get to go deeper into my life, or probably you guys also share your bits of your lives, and probably someone outside there would pick a leaf and maybe to help them transform their lives. Whew, that's it. I am navigating my 20s. That is what I'm recording here on YouTube. Like, generally life, like just living life in the 20s. So when I did a certain video behind, like some time back, and people were questioning, like, what is she really doing, what is she even talking about, like if my video had a direction. Okay, I just want to make this clear. I am navigating my 20s, and that's the kind of content I'm making here. From how I got done with college, how I'm now surviving adulthood, and yeah, the places I visit once in a while. Yeah, generally that's it. So back to the reason for, I don't know whether I should put on these glasses or not. Anyway, back to the reason for this video. For those who follow me at the start of this year, like you guys saw, there is a certain wall here next to me. Like, I pinned down my goals, my ambitions, things I want to achieve, like quarterly and yearly at the end of this year and all that. But guess what? It is so heartbreaking and annoying that at this time of the quarter of the year that you had planned to achieve all that, like, you've not yet achieved anything. Okay, anytime I think about it, I just get sad. But that's it. That's what has happened. At the start of this year, I'd set a bit of goals for myself, learning new skills, um, learning new skills outside video stuff and all that, putting my small business on another level, and working on myself personally, like everything around me, like education and like a lot of things. But so every time I come and just stand next to this wall and see how things have not, you know, okay, it breaks my heart. But anyway, I've not come here to lament and cry about the things that have failed, but I feel like my YouTube channel is a safe place for me to express myself and let go of things and get my energy back and push again. Okay, what actually happened? I feel like No, it's not a feeling. It's actually, you know how they say someone is in a quarter life crisis kind of thing. I don't know whether should I define, but I think people know. So March is the quarter of the year, and what I'm trying to say, I set goals. I wrote down a couple of things that I wanted to achieve by this time, but when you ask me, or when I check myself in the notebook, all that has not happened. Some it's because of, like, I caused it. I don't want to blame anyone for my life. I no longer want to blame anyone for the things that have failed in my life, because, bro, like, no, I'm not planning to blame anyone. So some of the things, I feel like I'm the cause. No, I don't feel like I have caused them, and I'm owning my mistakes. The other thing, yeah, you know, guys, when you're trying to navigate the 20s, maybe if you probably, no, not even maybe, especially like if you don't have a rich background, or okay, when you know very well, guys, that when you're trying to build your life, somewhere somehow you're going to face a bit of financial struggles, and yeah, it can be a setback. So for one of the reasons why I have not achieved some of the things that I noted on my board, it's because of financial reasons. And but I'm trusting God that better days are ahead of me. Then I don't know what I have to say. Like, a lot is currently running in my mind now about this whole thing of navigating 20s. Like, first of all, you go to work. Like, I hate speaking a lot because I get emotional, especially when I have to talk about things that mean everything to me. Anyway, this is the thing. Financial struggles. You know, when you go to work and then it stresses you out, everyone is not doing what they're supposed to do, and it's not that there is no authority or hierarchy of power, but people are just doing their own things, and because of certain reasons you don't know how to deal with them. Then you leave that, then it's a lot. Then you know, when you get a little bit, like, when it's a lot, you're trying to look for money, then at the same time you're lonely, then at the same time you feel like no one is on your side, then your friends are taking it so personal, like you just don't want to hang out with them, or you just don't want to be part of their lives. But and that's not the issue. The issue is that you personally, you're struggling, you're trying to make ends meet. I'm not saying that when you're struggling, you just give up on other people, on the environment around you, but when it's too much, in my past video I was like, there is no way you can pour from an empty cup. You personally, you're struggling, and you feel like you do not love yourself anymore. Like, how are you going to give out love to others? So it gets a little bit a lot, that it makes me emotional. I come back from work, I just don't want to get up from my bed. I just, yeah, just because of a lot of things that are not going your way, or things that are not going your way. Or okay, like when nothing is going your way, like it's so frustrating, making losses in your small business. And anyway, it's a lot. Like, I don't know how to explain everything, but at this certain point, we're in March. I don't know when I'll post this though. Yeah, I feel like I'm in a kind of quarter life crisis. Financially, but I'm trusting God. That's it. Financially, emotionally, a lot, like a lot. And I maybe pray. Why am I using words like maybe? That by the time this video maybe is out, me and maybe it's like I'm in a better place to share, or like I've moved a certain step on all this is that was happening in my life. And the other thing that I've realized, like, one thing that this kind of point in my life is teaching me, that what, like, remember, life is a process. Okay, it's a journey whatsoever, but whatever step of that journey you are at, always be grateful, because I don't think we just be in those places at that time for nothing. You're either going to learn a lesson, or you're going to let go of something that was holding you back. And I I ran out of words. And I don't know how to express myself. But so far, whatever thing I'm going through, apparently, I just thank God for His grace that I'm alive. I thank God for His grace that I'm alive. I thank God for His grace that, like, He's not giving up on me. And wow, I actually also want to say thank you to you guys, like, for always. I know I was not posting, I was not being consistent and all that, but you guys came out and you're like, Christine, you need to do this oftenly. You need to reach out to, like, that warms my heart. Even when in my real life, okay, this is, I don't know, can I say I have an online family, and then the people that are really, really close to me physically. But even the encouragement I get from you guys who do not stay with me physically, personally, like, it means a lot. It just, my heart is grateful anyway. So what am I doing about my situation? Apparently, I've reevaluated my goals and plans I had, and I'm trying to assemble things right, always hoping for the best. I have, like, the thing, I don't know whether it's the goal, to be better than yesterday. Like, my goal right now is to be better than the person I was yesterday. So, and I'm also appreciating the small wins, guys. I'm really appreciating the small wins. Yes, let me give an example for my business. Like, when, okay, I've made certain losses, like, those things happen, but still I've learned a lesson. And when, even if it's one sale like this that I get, like, I feel motivated. I'm like, I don't know, but I'm appreciating the small wins. And the most important thing that many of us take for granted, which is life. Like, I'm super grateful to God that I'm alive and I'm healthy, and yeah, I don't take that for granted. I'm evaluating my goals. I'm being grateful every day. Every time I wake up, meaning I have an opportunity to be my better version. I have an opportunity to, like, okay, to do what God has called me to do. Yeah, just appreciating everyday small goals and reevaluating. And I'm also, you know how they say do they say guard your mind and heart? No, do they say guard your heart? Oh my goodness. I'm going to put it there. It is a Bible verse that talks about guarding our hearts. I'm going to put it there. For now, I don't remember it. So I'm just trying to avoid anything, even everything that is trying to stress me out, that is taking my energy away, that is making me feel not motivated to do anything. And yeah, and I realized one of the things that led me into this quarter life crisis kind of thing, like, you know how you see stuff on social media, people's lives, and you see your goals are not happening. Then you want to rush the process. You just want things to move, can I say, like a flash, forgetting that yes, it's a process, but it's not just going to be a straight line. So there is all that, but now that I've realized partly of my cause, and I've also come to realize that a lot of these things, they require patience. Yeah, you really have to be patient, and also pray to God. For me, I want to say, like, I'm so grateful that God has not given up on me. Yeah, that's a big thing in my life. He has not given up on me. There are days I really feel I'm down, and but he reminds me that I'm his own. Okay, that's a story for another day. And maybe the other thing that brought me to this position of, it's the fear of failure, like you guys. The other time I had certain tests to do, but the way I was very, very nervous, not because I had not read for them or what, like I had read for the test, but I was just scared. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like I was just scared. And at least I always remind myself that fear is not of God. He didn't give us a spirit of fear. Yeah, those are the words that keep me going. So for anyone out there, like you're in this situation, probably at this time you expected to be moving into your house or starting your work in a new environment, or getting out of that toxic relationship, or a lot of things keep people stuck. Yeah, it's very important for us to identify the obstacle, that in the first place, what is bringing us there. For me, fearing to fail, that was one of them. And then, okay, social expectations. God, social expectations. Yeah, some financial issues. Yeah, and other things. But now, yeah, I guess I realized, like, that's what was causing all this. Yeah, I just asked God to give me the strength to work on it. So for anyone out there who is like in that confused situation, maybe having debts, and like your business is not working well, I feel like it's okay to reevaluate our plans and can start afresh. uh, Identifying those obstacles, the things that are hindering us from going where we have to go, like taking actionable plans. Yeah, take actionable plans. The other thing that we humans have is that it's good, like we dream big, we have a lot of dreams and aspirations, but where everything goes wrong is us just living the dreams and aspirations in our minds, and we are not putting things, like we are not taking actions. And yeah, I guess that's it for this video. I really didn't have a lot to say from this side, Uganda, Kampala, but I just felt like we should, yes, as I also be filming that, let me call it a series of navigating my 20s, but I would also love like sit downs and like we just talk like we just talk and have a calm conversation about life and everything and anything.